Hey, what's up everybody? Jessica here from Team Debru. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and kick off our live push ads follow along. So we're going to build a campaign together, choose an offer, set up the tracking, drive traffic to this campaign, analyze the data, and see if we're going to be able to make any profits or if it's going to be a failed campaign, which is okay because we're going to go over everything together. And at the end, you should know how to launch a campaign from start to finish. And all the updates that I'm not able to record will be posted for you guys in our Facebook group. And then all of the tools that we'll be using will also be linked for you in the description down below. And jumped into my computer, and push notifications are small messages that can reach your audience, just in case there's anyone who are not familiar with push notifications. So you can target your audience via mobile or desktop, and you will be using small messages with an icon, a headline, and a short call to action that would resemble what they normally see. And these messages and this traffic are independent to particular websites. So it has to be accessed when a subscriber allows for messages to come through from a domain or a website they visit, or even an application that they may download on their cellular phone. And then these messages pop up in the notification trays on their cell phone or in the bottom corner of their browser. So in order to set up a successful push notification campaign, we will need to have, of course, your link tracker, an affiliate network, and a traffic source. But in addition to that, what we will go through together are going to be the offer. We're going to examine the traffic source, and we'll go through, bidding, optimization, because those will all be independently different. As far as your approach is for each traffic source is pretty much how it is with push ads. And then for your ad in general, you do have multiple options that take you into different verticals that you may not be familiar with if you have only been utilizing traffic through social PPC. And we'll go over the type of creatives that you can use and any spy tools that you can leverage in order to create profitable ads. And then also we're going to test everything in this campaign, including optimization, and we're going to talk about what's called zone optimization, blacklist and whitelist. And we also want to make sure your tracking is set up correctly, otherwise this will all be a waste of time. And then at the very end, we'll see if we want to optimize this entire campaign. We'll look at the opportunities that we can take advantage of. We'll review the budget and make sure that our traffic and the impressions are spending correctly based on our bidding strategy from when we initially started with the traffic source. And then we're going to also communicate with AdMaven. I guess I just revealed the traffic source. We're going to communicate with the platform in order to get our answers in regards to what we can do to improve our campaign to make it profitable. So the affiliate offer is going to be from Mobidia. And again, the traffic source is AdMaven, and then the link tracker we're going to use as volume. However, I did make sure I chose platforms where you are able to track the conversions directly in the platform. So you can track your links and your offers directly in Mobidia. You can track your conversions directly in AdMaven as well. So we'll go through all of those steps in this series. So today I just want to review what push ads are. I kind of opened with the definition. We're going to go over the platform, AdMaven and Mobidia, and discuss the settings and kind of go over how we're going to select our offer. So today it's just going to be a general discussion. However, the next couple of videos are going to be the actual creation of the campaign and the physical launch, where we're going to drive traffic and analyze the data over a course of maybe 3 to 4 days, depending on how everything goes, and we'll go over everything at the end. So AdMaven is going to be a push and pop ads traffic source, and because we're going to use what is called a smart link, I wanted to make sure I was familiar with what they would consider their top converting verticals. So as of June, it would be these right here that you see: sweepstakes, content arbitrage. I have difficulty saying that word, so I probably said it wrong. Please don't drag me in the comments. Casino, make money online, and dating. So I was interested and intrigued with how they engage with their customers online. They are very responsive. Their knowledge base is consistently updated, so I can tell that they are trying to build up their platform and create presence. That's that's what I appreciate the most. Okay, so now taking a look at the Mobidia platform, here's the dashboard where you would be able to see your information once you start running your campaigns. And then if I expand the menu for you guys, this is where you would review the stats and access your tracker. This is where you review your offers. Your smart link opportunities is where you can take a look at the market and kind of what's going on. And then all of your settings can be accessed here or here. When you first get started, if you're going to use the tracker, you do need to go ahead and set up your click domains. Your custom domains for your tracker with your website, and you'll have to redirect all of your traffic from your domain to Mobidia. And we can do a separate video showing you guys how to do that. And then this would be most likely for your lander. If you're going to use any landing pages, then you'll need that for your tracking source too. And then your global postback goes here for your external traffic link trackers that will communicate all your conversions for the offers. And you would just integrate, or it's very easy. So since there are integrations with about, I'd say like over 5 to 7 link track softwares, it's a very simple process. So before we dive into the actual smart link, just to take a look at it, just to see what it looks like, I want to show you guys how we're going to do targeting in the platform of AdMaven, because the concept of a smart link is we do not have any idea what the offer is going to be specifically, because it optimizes the user based on where they're located and their user activity and their age. So our targeting is going to be mainly based on, does the customer of this specific platform or of this specific carrier engage with our ad the most in this geo. So that's what we would find through Mobidia. So let me zoom out a bit so we can see everything. So by default, it's going to show everything by country, but if you wanted to change this column to one of these categories, that's what you would click here. So right now we're running smart links. So if I wanted to show me options only for smart links right now, click that, let it load. And here we are. So that gives you an idea of how the filtering works on the top row. On this row is how you can get it to expand so you can go down. So now that we have the smart links, it pretty much just gives you a snapshot. You just can see the clicks totally calculated, or the total clicks calculated for this particular smart link offer, how many signups have been tracked, the conversion rate, earnings per click, and the average payout, and the total revenue so far. And then if you want to look at the operating system and the operator responsible, you would just enter your options there. Once the results are loaded, now you can see specifically what type of users are clicking. So Android is really big, so we know we want to go the mobile route, include Android. And here would be the mobile carriers that we would most likely want to target. So that is why we would want to start here to get an idea of what kind of traffic we should be optimizing for, because with the smart link, we're not choosing the offer. That's what I'm going by with that. And as you can see, the variables, if I'm not mistaken, 14 to 16, I'd have to count, but I think it's about 14. And then the next thing is the actual smart link itself. So you would go over here to just retrieve your link. So after you've set up your global postback and selected your offer URL, you just copy and paste that link into your offer URL settings for volume, and then you create your campaign in volume, and then we set all that up in AdMaven. So we'll do a tracking video after this. However, as you can see, I've already dived into this platform and created an example. I'll do another one, but let me just zoom in so you guys can see the text again. And then let me close the menu so we can see what's going on here. So what I just did is I selected new smart link, and this is where you would name your particular smart link. You would choose the URL that you wanted to display, and then you would save it here. I'm not going to save anything because I already have two that are incorrectly formatted already, and I don't want to mess up my dashboard. So this URL in particular, if we break it down, so right now what we have is your offer URL and all your data for Mobidia. And then here would be your dynamic tracker that we saw on the dashboard and what you would access in your stats and tracker. And here is going to be your information that you would need for your external tracker. So, you know, this would be your click ID. So whenever a click comes through or reported from Mobidia, it would be whatever we need to put here from our traffic source for AdMaven, so on and so forth. So we would just modify the tokens that we would need, and I'll show you how to do all of that. All right, and that's it. So as far as your post back, we established how we can do it globally, but if you want to do it per offer, you would just hit the edit button, and then you can activate your global post back after you hit that pencil icon. And then here would be the trackers that you can set up the post back with. Let me zoom out. Sorry guys. And then here would be the tokens that you would need to use as far as what you need to track in your I'm sorry. If it's integrated, it's simple. You're boom. You just type it. You just get your global post back from volume and you're done. I'm sorry. Now let me jump back here. These are the tokens that you need to use in your tracker if it's not already integrated with Mobidia. So these would be your advanced tokens. That's what they're giving you right there. All right, and that takes care of everything we need to do in Mobidia. So now if we hop into the actual traffic network, I think I signed in. Hold on one second. I was not signed in. So now that we're signed in, this would be the AdMaven dashboard, and you can again track your conversions, and I'll show you how to set that up and implement their pushback URL. I was gonna say it's still loading. And this would be when we do have it, it will show us hour of the day data directly here, top campaigns and top feeds. And feeds would be the publishers for the websites that we're getting traffic from. And so when you're ready to get your reports, you can filter it by date, campaigns, and country. You build your campaigns here, and you review your existing campaigns and creatives there. You do your payments and your deposits, which the minimum deposit is $50. I'd say give them about 24 hours or less to process. Their office hours, if I'm not mistaken, are Sunday through Thursday. I'll have to double check. And then you create your audience segments. If you would like to create parameters that help you track additional data for your campaigns, you have to set them here before you go and create your campaigns. And then in your settings, you would just edit your account, and then your blacklist and your whitelist for the websites you would like to include and exclude in your traffic would be edited here if you're not doing it within each campaign. All right, so that takes care of the dashboard. It's very simple, but it takes a little bit of getting used to as opposed to other platforms, but it's on the bright side not very distracting. So when we go and create a push campaign, and I'm just going to do an overview, this is not going to be the campaign we're doing together. So I'll track it as Mobidia, whatever geo we go for, and then it's going to be a smart link offer. I think it looks like it was going to be a mobile game. It was pretty general, and we're going to always start immediately, and the campaign budget is pretty much you setting limits or caps on your campaign through the financial aspect of everything. So let's say, for example, we want to run a 4-day campaign off of $100, and then boom, that's what you would set up. Your default cost per click is automatically set at a penny. I'll make sure we can keep it set as a penny, and your minimum cost per click always has to be equal or more than your default. And then if you're not too sure what your maximum cost or a CPC should be, so I can stop saying the word entirely, you would just select recommended rate card, and it's going to produce all of the rates for you by geo and format and then price. Okay, and so now that we're back in the campaign, you would run it evenly, and not aggressively ASAP. Allow third-party traffic. You can turn that off if you want to, but that would decrease your traffic impressions. Third-party traffic is sponsored traffic that they have from other companies. I would recommend testing it. And then you don't have to set any daily clicks here because you've already set your campaign limit by your daily budget. So you can leave that blank. And then your clicks per IP should always be 1 per every 24 hours when you're testing. I wouldn't change this number unless you have reached 100% ROI or if you're running some optimization on a winning campaign. Next, you have your targeting. So you would have it set up by continent and then broken down by country. And then you can select or deselect what you would like. And then it looks like here you can play with your cost per click per geo. On this side, I'll have to look at this. This is a feature that I haven't reviewed yet. And you do your targeting here for your time, for your day parting, which is the information you saw from Mobidia. And then also the operating systems. If you would like or would not like to target any, you would do that there. And then same goes for the browsers, and you can also expand on the versions if there are particular versions that you would like to optimize for, your connection types, and all of your cell phone carriers, and then the audience segments that I mentioned before. So for example, if you want to target new subscribers, that would be something that you would select here. So it would be added to the campaign so you can track that. So after that, you would go to your blacklist and your whitelist and your tracking. Let me deselect that next. Oh, at least one. Okay, sorry. All right, so now we go to your tracking. And this is where you would set up your conversion tracking that you can track on the dashboard directly. And then we would have to implement that postback URL in the campaign after we've saved the campaign. So your conversion, you hit new goal, you name it, and then boom, you save it, and it tracks it for a value of 1 when you have one. And then if you have any websites that you want to allow or block, you add them there. If you have any IP that you would like to add or block, you add them here. Or if you have any publisher feed lists that you would like to add or block, you do so here. And then after you've completed all of that information, you create your ad. And then you have your title, your description, your URL, which will be your campaign URL from volume, and then also your main image and then your icon image. So we'll go over how to set up everything with the particular smart link in the next video. Let us know if you have any questions, and we'll be able to answer them in the comments below or even in the Facebook group. And also make sure you subscribe to our channel. This follow along will be broken up into multiple videos, so you'll want to hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any posts. We will be posting multiple times per day. So that takes care of the overview today. I hope you enjoyed it and are looking forward to building the campaign with us. And before I let you go, I just want to give you a quick reminder.
Are you struggling with your affiliate marketing business or want to take things to the next level? Allow me to introduce you to Dijs University. Dijs University is the #1 affiliate marketing training platform in the world. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced affiliate marketer, Dijs University offers you thousands of different videos with topics such as Facebook, volume, adplexity, and many more of your favorite topics. Step by step, you will learn the secret super affiliate ways to get the most out of each traffic source. Dominate each vertical with our detailed quick start guides. Are you ready to get started? Click the link in the description to sign up today.